Imagine living a life where truth blurs with fiction, or each step you take feels like a leap into a world of deception. Frank Abagnale Jr., a name that has become synonymous with audacious cons, elaborate disguises, and an endless web of lies. They say he told over 100 lies, but is it genius, or sheer luck? Today, we dive into the extraordinary story of Frank Abagnale Jr., the man who fooled the world. Frank Abagnale Jr., born in 1948 in Bronxville, New York, was destined for an ordinary life. However, his parents' divorce when he was just 16 years old changed everything. Angry and desperate, Frank ran away from home with only $200 in his bank account. This teenage runaway would soon become one of the most notorious con artists in history, living over 100 lies and pulling off schemes that defied belief. Frank's first brush with crime came when he discovered the power of checks. He started writing bad checks to fund his lifestyle. It was the beginning of a long journey into a life of deception. Over time, he realized that the right story and a confident demeanor could convince people to believe almost anything. This revelation would fuel his future cons. One of Frank's earliest and most famous schemes involved Pan American World Airways. He forged a Pan Am pilot's ID card and obtained a uniform, claiming to be a co-pilot. In the 1960s, airline security was lax compared to today, and Frank exploited every loophole. With his fake credentials, he managed to deadhead on over 250 flights to 26 countries, racking up over 1 million miles without ever paying a dime. Though he never actually flew a plane, his charm and confidence convinced everyone that he belonged in the cockpit. Frank's audacity didn't stop there. After his success as a fake pilot, he decided to try his hand at medicine. Using forged documents, he became a supervising pediatrician at a hospital in Georgia. For 11 months, he managed residents and even made critical decisions. Fortunately, no patients died under his care. Frank's secret to maintaining this facade was avoiding medical procedures and relying on the expertise of real doctors. His charisma once again protected him from suspicion. Not content with being a fake pilot and doctor, Frank took on another ambitious role, a lawyer. He forged a Harvard law degree and, incredibly, passed the Louisiana bar exam. Through a combination of studying and audacity, he secured a position at the Louisiana State Attorney General's office. However, his lies began catching up with him. After 8 months, a suspicious colleague uncovered discrepancies in his story, forcing Frank to flee once again. While Frank's fake careers were impressive, his true talent lay in check fraud. He created counterfeit checks so convincing that banks worldwide accepted them without question. Using over 8 aliases and countless forged documents, he cashed millions of dollars in bad checks. He even went as far as printing his own checks, employing sophisticated techniques that fooled seasoned banking professionals. By the late 1960s, Frank was one of the FBI's most wanted criminals. His exploits had drawn the attention of Agent Joe Shea, who led the effort to track him down. Frank's charisma and quick thinking allowed him to stay one step ahead of the authorities, but his luck eventually ran out. In 1969, at the age of 21, he was arrested in France after being recognized by a flight attendant. He was extradited to the United States and sentenced to 12 years in prison. While serving his sentence, Frank's expertise in forgery caught the attention of the FBI. They offered him a deal: help them catch other con artists in exchange for his freedom. Frank agreed and, after serving 5 years, was released on the condition that he work with the FBI. He went on to become a respected security consultant, helping banks and organizations prevent fraud. Frank's story was immortalized in the movie Catch Me If You Can, where Leonardo DiCaprio brought his exploits to life. Despite the fame, some have questioned the accuracy of Frank's claims. Did he truly pull off all these cons, or did he embellish his story? While certain details remain disputed, there is no denying that Frank Abagnale Jr. was a master of deception. Over 100 lies, countless disguises, and millions of dollars later, Frank's story serves as both a cautionary tale and a testament to the power of human ingenuity. His life of crime and eventual redemption continues to captivate audiences worldwide, leaving us to wonder, was Frank Abagnale Jr. a genius or simply a lucky criminal? Wow, what a journey into the fascinating, yet mind-boggling story of Frank Abagnale Jr. Did you find his exploits as astonishing as we did? If so, don't forget to hit that like button, leave a comment sharing your thoughts, and subscribe for more intriguing stories like this.